The first step that you want to do in escaping a heel hook, especially one of the most dangerous heel hooks, is the inside heel hook, right? In that 411 position, I think it's really controlling, probably the most dangerous. We'll show how to escape from that position. So John is in the what we call the 411 position, right? His legs are figure forward and mine are sticking out like it's an 11. The last thing I want to do is give John this leg. So if he's able to wrap up like an ankle lock grip with this leg, now my options are very limited because I have no mobility. I can't turn out. I can't really escape my hips because he has both my legs. So if you can, to start off, you want to keep this leg away. I know that some people like to cross their legs or hide their heel with this other foot, but this isn't going to save you. It's only going to buy you a little bit of time. He's going to have more time to finish you in this position if he control both my legs. Because if I'm trying to hide, I'm giving him both my legs. So the first step is to not let him get that leg. Now what I want to do is to make sure I hide my heel. So the things that he wants to create a more powerful attack for the inside heel hook is he wants my foot dorsiflexed and pointing out so that he has a good bite. See how my heel is exposed? Now if he keeps that, go ahead and keep that lock. Now if he keeps that lock, notice my heel gets a little less when I point my toes. So as he goes to crank it, it can almost slip out here, right? Now it's not going to work when somebody has a good bite on it, right? So what you want to do is before he gets that bite, you want to start pointing your toes and turning your heel towards his ribs or towards him, right? So this is really important to make him fight for that grip. I'm also going to drag my heel back to his hip because he wants it in his armpit to create a tighter bite. So now when he goes to fish for it, it's going to be a lot harder. Now when John goes to expose the heel and go for the heel hook, he almost has to turn down. It's really hard to expose the heel from this position, especially if I keep turning. Now this isn't going to keep you from getting submitted, right? So we need to add a second layer of defense where I'm going to try to escape my knee line position. So what I'm going to do is while he's trying to fish for my heel, this is going to buy me a little bit of time to start pummeling in to where I can escape my knee line. Now a lot of people, they just try to push. It can be really hard to just push and escape your hips, especially you might leave this foot too close for him to grab. So what I like to do is take one hand, I'm going to put it on his heel to frame. I keep my arm straight so that it's a stronger lever point to where he can't really slide back up. I'm going to take this heel, pummel into his knee. There's usually a little gap here. And I'm going to push, and then I'm going to slide my leg back here. Like this. And I'm going to try to straighten my legs. So my leg's bent. It can be really hard. So I'm going to move my hip out so that my leg's straight. And now I can slide back. Once my heel is beyond his hip line and his leg line, my knee's free to move. So even if he has like a heel hook attached, I can freely move my knee. If he goes to apply the heel hook, I can just roll out of it here, right?